morning everyone. So I thought I'd bring you into another video. I wasn't expected to do another video so soon, but I'm making this video based on a comment I got on Instagram after I made the video for the flint and steel and the DIY flint and steel with the handle. And the person who made the comment, as far as I'm concerned, is just an idiot. Okay, yes, there was an internet troll, claims to know everything, and their exact comment was, the flint and steel system is absolutely crap. It doesn't, it's not reliable, as you cannot light a house fire, stove, or candle, or anything indoors. It's only limited to outdoor use. So my response to that was, you haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Yes, you can use the flint and steel indoors as well. You have to be careful, obviously, but you just need to use a different tinder source, well, like a little ignition source. You might need to use something as well to light candles as well as open fires and what have not. And I was like, not just that, I could just, if I were to light a candle outside, as a candle, I could just blow it into flames like my tinder bundle and then light my candle from that. But he's talking about indoors. Anyway, it went backwards and forwards like this, saying yes you can. He went, no, it's impossible, his exact words. It's impossible. And he then went on to say, I'm a scout leader, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, it sounds like you're a 50-year-old fucking virgin, if you ask me, mate. You haven't got Scooby-Doo what you're talking about. So I'm going to prove that point now, of how to light a indoor bit of kit like a candle. This could be your stove, it could be your open fire, using your flint and steel without having to blow anything into flames, and how that's going to be done. Now, the technique will be a little bit different. You still strike the steel onto the flint as normal, catch the ember as normal. You can catch it in an ember pan. You can catch it on a bit of horseshoe fungus, which I've put in there because this char material is quite old now, so I've just chucked it in there. Anyways, and then you use another bit of kit, which is these here, which are this little sticks with sulphur melted on. Okay, sulphur comes in powder form, and you can make these. Some people call them lucifer, some loose sulphur. You know what I mean? So I was playing on words there. I've heard Australians call them spunks on the internet. And if you want to know more about flint and steel kits, there's a chap who tailors his channel around it. He's been commenting on my videos, Orion. I think it's Waveman, at Waveman. Really sound bloke, and real fan of this particular technique of lighting fire, like myself. And go over to watch his channel as well. But I'm going to make this video, and I'm going to tag that guy on Instagram into the video. I'm going to send it to him and say, here's some education, dickhead. Clearly just making comments and haven't got a clue what they're on about. And I'm sure there's going to be people on YouTube who's probably going to be backing me up here. I'd like to see Orion, if you make a video, shout out there, mate. Give us one back if you could. And then let's talk about this technique as well, what I'm about to show. And then obviously the comment that came to me, people think they know it all when they haven't got Scooby-Doo, basically. So Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. No-Fuck-All, if you ask me. So on that note, let's just light this candle. So I'm just going to use this little bit of horseshoe fungus here. Okay, now for lighting the candle. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to get a tin here. Now, sulphur stinks. Important you do this safely as possible. That's my flint. I'm just going to light up this horseshoe fungus and chuck it in, because doing it on camera is a bit tricky. There we go. It's a bit stubborn. It's hard to do it on camera as well. Just let that grow for a bit. I'll show you how you get a candle lit. This is what they would do even not long ago, really, Victorian times. I know it's like well over 100 years ago, but when you compare it to the age of the planet, they're still doing this. flame. That's my candle lit. Put that out because it stinks. There you have it. You light a candle. Now I can light my fire, my stove. I can keep that candle lit. That's probably the best option, is to light a candle first and then go ahead and light anything else you want to light, you know. So yeah. Okay, that's how you do it. So I'm going to use lollipop sticks, and that will give me quite a few, to be honest. I'm just going to cut them in half, just with a pair of scissors. Just like that. Now you can use toothpicks if you wanted to. You can use bark. You can use birch bark. You can use shaved bits of stick that when you've done your feather sticking, you can use some of that. So there's no rules on what you're using, as long as it's quite thin and it's like a match. And I'm just going to split it down again, because I can get more out of that just by splitting them. So what I'm going to do, guys, and what you do then is just literally cut an angle. You don't necessarily have to do that, but you cut an angle just like that, and that's where you put your sulphur. So I'm going to do all of these and then I'll get back with you. Okay, so that's my sticks prepared. So next step, now it's important that we wear a mask to protect your lungs, because sulphur's highly intoxicating. I'm just going to put my mask on. So I've got some sulphur here. We don't need a lot. Okay, so all you need is a little bit of sulphur. Not too much. That should be plenty, I think. It's just a little extra. Important to wear a mask as well. Okay, so I'm just going to light it on my stove here. I'm just going to hold it with my tongs. I've got these sticks that I've cut from an old lollipop stick, and I'm just going to balance them on this bit of wood here. Get everything just shot here first. So it can readjust. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, I'm just going to put my mask on and just show you what to do. So firstly, we're going to light the stove, heat up the sulphur. Doesn't take long at all.
So I'm heating the sulphur up in a scrap piece of aluminium that I found. Over the years I have done it using the bottom of a soda can, and I've also used old spoons and things. As long as you heat it up slowly and take it off the heat from time to time, it doesn't take long for it to melt. And then all you do is just dip the end of the sticks into the sulphur. Don't be shy on this bit, and then just sit them to dry. And that's all to it. So I'm just going to do a few more here, and that's how you make sulphur matches, known as lucifers. I've heard them be called spunks. I've heard them be called just sulphur match.
Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I'm sure there's going to be people who's going to jump in on what I was saying a minute ago and agreeing with what I'm doing here. You know, it's some people are just idiots on the internet. think they know it all when they actually don't know anything. So I'm just gonna put that out as well. Don't waste my candle. So there we have it, guys. So sulphur sticks, or lucifer sticks, that they call them, which is the early form of a match. Just be careful with sulphur. You can buy it cheaply on the internet. It does stink. Wear a mask if you can make the sticks. But once you've got them, they're dead easy to use. Message to the chap who was commenting on Instagram, I suggest you don't do it. Okay, don't make yourself sulphur sticks. Don't play with flint and steel. You're clearly an idiot, so don't do it. Okay, you're clearly not responsible enough, scout leader or not, to understand the concept. You'll probably set your house on fire. So for your own safety, I'm thinking of you here. Don't do it. Okay, I've got them because I've been doing it for a while now, and I'm sure there's lots of people out there who also know how to use these techniques. And there we have it. So guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, show the support to my channel, and I'll see you in another video very soon.